A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
MLB Network's coverage of Saturday Night Baseball is on the air from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Taijuan Walker will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start their road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Harry Trejo will be next. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Designated hitter, Harry
Here comes the
Trejo.
first pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Now, there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Olson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
He's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike one.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And he takes a cold strike one. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And this is low, ball one. 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce. Smoked on the ground to second. Castro's got it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Change his speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Look out, 2-0 now. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department.
Left fielder number
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Kipnis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Leading off the inning, Harry Trejo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Morrison is right there. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter. Matt Olson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The 1-2. High pop-up. Sanchez waits on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're still down. It's 2-0. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
That's by him for strike 1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The right fielder, number 32.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. In the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Jose Ramirez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. Frazier is in pursuit, and they can't run it down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Right there, and he is out trying to take third. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They trail it here 3-0. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He threw a base on balls his first time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the second out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And the pitch. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 4-0. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Digging in, Bradley Zimmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
The 0-2 delivery. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Here's Jay Bruce now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Stepping into the box, Francisco Mejia. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Hit on the ground out to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Harry Trejo. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Cleveland. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Escobar is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
4-0 the score tonight. New York get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Jesse Padilla picks up his team best 14th win in this one as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight.